Hiya, welcome to another video view, and we've got some fab videos for you to see tonight, and a couple of guys who are going to give their views on those videos. First of all, on my left, a guy who was with some mob in the 70s called the Sex Pistols. He's with Public Image now, John Lydon. Morning.
Hello.
You all right?
I'm fine. Can't wait for the videos.
Good.
And my brilliant views on said product.
Well, that's why you're being paid loads of money to be here tonight, you know that.
And the next guest, of course...
Yes, is Dennis Morris from Boss.
Hello, hello.
Morning. And we had your last video on Video View, which got the good thumbs up.
That's right, from Eric B, was it? Derek Z, or was it?
Derek.
I don't know who it was.
Derek P, I think it was it? Or Eric C?
Yeah, but it was favourable,
like
so that'll do nicely.
That'll do us all. Yeah. Right, let's get straight into it tonight. First up, we've got a guy who was born in Rochdale. Then he emigrated to South Africa at the age of 6. In the past few years, he's become a kind of cultural phenomenon due to the mix of African and Western styles. Here's Johnny Clegg and Savuka with I Call Your Name. Johnny Clegg and Savuka. You may remember we played Scatterlings of Africa, which got a big thumbs up on Video View as well. Now, we think that reminds us of... Dennis? Yeah, and we think it's called... What was it? Yeah. What's Double Dutch?
Double Dutch, yeah, Malcolm, yeah. I thought it was in there, actually, somewhere. Did you see him?
No, I think I was too busy going What do you reckon then on the vid?
Well, as an ex-photographer, I think they should have done something about the film. I think they sort of run out of film somewhere and sort of started colouring it in. But it was all right.
Someone was most likely paid a lot of money to do that. Get it like that.
Did they?
Yes.
Oh, right.
The new things, I should think.
I'd have just shot it in colour myself. It would have been cheaper.
Yeah, Johnny?
Well, what am I meant to be reviewing, the video or the song?
Well, let's go for the what do you reckon about the song?
Not as good as the one he did before. The video is horrible, really. There's silly clothes and none of them can dance and they just look naff. That's the truth, isn't it? So, miss.
A miss.
Yes, this is Jukebox Jury, part 2, folks.
Well,
5, John.
Give it 5, yeah.
Give it 5.
Next up, we've got a man who single-handedly sold 1 million pairs of Levi's last year and in the process kicked off a successful music career. The new single is destined for great things this summer. This is Nick Kamen and his new single, Tell Me. Where do you reckon that was filmed, John?
I don't know. It looks like Arizona or someplace like that. It reminds me of the Robert Plant videos, and there's a whole host of them in America that are that way, just shot in desert locations by a gas station or whatever. I don't like it. The big woman in the background is a bit naff. It would have been fine if she sat on him, then that would be an interesting video. The reason I stopped the video so quickly was because I know that that's going to be a hit. It's obvious, isn't it? You know, it's completely commercial. And it's going to be seen 1,000 times and the viewers are going to be bored to death very soon with it.
Written and produced by Patrick Leonard, who did lots and still does lots of Madonna stuff. Dennis, you that kind of music fan, or would that completely turn you off that was on the radio?
I went to a party once and they had this thing which I've suddenly realised it was a cardboard cutout in this party. There's thing standing there. Now this cardboard cutout of Nick Kamen. I thought he was actually there, but I didn't realise.
I think it most likely was.
That says it all.
I swear, I thought he was there. I kept going up to Nick.
He doesn't say a lot, that old Nick, at parties.
What,
so
the cardboard?
Like it was him, yeah. That was Nick's own idea, that video, as well.
Was it?
Well done, Nick.
There you go.
Didn't he do well?
Well,
now,
he's a nice person, you know. I've met him a few times, but...
I think it's going to be a monster
Don't like
hit anyway.
the plumbing, Nick.
Now, one of our guests from last week, bassman from Dire Straits, John Ilsley, with a track from his new long player called Glass. The single is called I Want to See the Moon. John Ilsley. Now, last week, John Ilsley sat here, didn't like anything, right? And so now we're going to tell you what we think of your one, John. Aren't you, John?
Whoa, where do I begin? like the shots of the Earth from the rocket and all that, but really, I have to refer to the record because I don't like that Bruce Springsteen type of noise. I find it really boring. You know, they're just telling this banal story that you're not very interested in. I suppose it's kind of good camera work for what it is. It looks like adverts, actually.
Yeah.
Clothes adverts. Uninterested.
Dire Straits are going to be at Wembley on June 11 for the Nelson Mandela Day. They're also doing a couple of dates at Hammersmith.
I plan to be ill.
Please, lads, let me do my bit. Let me do my bit.
Well, you let it go on forever. I mean, it's not that you liked it, you fell asleep. Come on, be honest.
What was I?
Well, I kind of think that what I'm doing, and when we make our videos, what I need to do, definitely, is to have girls slowly zipping up and lots of rockets. Seems to work. I mean, it seems that every video has got those bits. Close shots of girls zipping up and rockets, phallic symbols. But he should actually cut his sleeves off his T-shirts, you know.
Bit more Bruce.
Well, it's a bit fashion tip, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
fashion.
It was missing a hanky in the back pocket too. That's,
cigarette rolled up, you know.
Very
that sort
important.
Of thing, you know what I mean?
There's a big market for hankies in the back pocket.
John, if you are watching tonight, you know, a little fashion tip there, cut your sleeves off and stick a hanky in your back pocket. Now, are you Neighbours fans, lads?
Oh,
yeah.
God, yes, it's Kylie Minogue time.
Now, from Ramsey Street in Australia's Neighbours comes Charlene, or when she's singing, Kylie Minogue. Her first UK smash, I Should Be So Lucky, is this year's biggest selling single. So what do you think of the new one? Got to be certain. Kylie.
Pressured us into turning it off.
You wait till they read about this in the music mags. John Lydon loves Kylie Minogue.
Why not?
Go on then, what do you read? You with it?
Yeah, I thought she was great.
Yeah?
Yeah,
fantastic, brilliant lyrics,
you know.
Gorgeous presentation.
Yeah.
Particularly the way her breasts flopped when she was on the rocking horse. That was intriguing. I'd like to see some more. Can we have that back again, please?
No, unfortunately, no. Let's talk about the clothing style on there, Dennis. You were kind of quite impressed by the quick changes.
The hat. The hat.
Well, to be honest with you,
hat deserves a mention.
As John picked out, I was more watching the
female anatomy.
Yes.
Right.
I thought it was rather quite good.
Oh dear, we're going to be doing the sexists now.
Not really. I mean,
well,
as an ex-photographer, I love the
breasts.
He loves the form.
I love the form, you know. The horse, you know, the form. You know, it's beautiful. It's wonderful.
Well, I think on that note...
I can see why people like her, though.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's obvious she wants to be treated as a sex symbol, so that's what we'll do.
It's at that point that it's half-time, actually. So, Dennis and Johnny, thank you very much for your views so far. Whether we'll be back on the air when we get back, who knows? But join us for part 2 of Video View in just a couple of seconds. Yes.
Change the world.
Yes, Change the World. Sport Aid 1988. And Dennis, you're involved with that, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm involved in setting up
there it is.
A huge bike event. The first will be in London in July, and all various things all over the world. So
what we'll do, because we haven't actually got dates at the moment, if you let us know...
We'll do.
And we'll give you the information in the next couple of weeks here on Video View. All right, next up then is keyboard wizard Herbie Hancock with a new single called Vibe Alive. Already doing the business in America, and it's currently crossing over to the dance floors of the UK. Herbie Hancock. Herbie Hancock, Vibe Alive. Start with you this time, John.
No, that's all right. I mean, I don't mind the record. I'd rather see that in the charts than most of the rubbish that's out these days. The video, I suppose, is good, but it's the kind of stuff that hurts my eyes. I've got weak eyes. I don't like all that flashing image.
Stuff.
Yeah, it affects me because I'm insane.
Strokes.
Well, it's the kind of stuff that gives me epileptic fits, you know?
Strokes.
Which I suppose is a good thing, really. Yes, a hit.
Dean. Oh, a hit. Dennis.
Quite like it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Video you like, or just a song?
Well, I like everything about it, really, you know. I mean, I think it's great that what Herbie Hancock's doing for somebody in jazz. crossing over and showing how it should be done.
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean? In a proper way.
Yeah, that's good. I like, yeah.
You know what I mean?
A thumbie up for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, have you heard
I mean, he's obviously doing it for the money, but so what? I mean, if he does it so well, then good luck to him.
He's been doing it for, you know, that jazz thing for a long time, but he's actually showing how it can be a musical thing rather than all that sort of, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Guns and gold and God knows what else, you know what I'm saying? You know?
That's what I was just going to say. Have you heard that Megadeth version of Anarchy in the UK?
Pure filth.
What do you know? You have
Well,
heard it,
I mean, you know, it's a nice little earner.
yeah? They were on last night.
Loads of money,
came in
John.
last night.
Loads of money.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you asked me earlier, actually. I said that Steve Jones actually played on it. At least that's what he told me, and that's what he told MTV.
Steve played on it.
Yeah, which is a disappointment, actually, because I don't like the guitaring. It's, you know, they've got all the wrong notes. My God, if Steve doesn't know his own songs, then who does? Save us.
Next, we've got a weird and wacky video for a single called We Wish We Were the Bubble Men by a group called the Bubble Men. Are they the new Wombles, I hear you asked? Who the hell are they? See what you think, the Bubble Men. Who are they? Who do you reckon they are then? Any kind of giveaways there in the vocals, Dennis? Do you reckon?
Bazooka Joe.
Bazooka Joe.
Do you remember that?
Oh, my God, yeah.
Those bubblegum? Yeah,
No,
I thought it might have been them.
I don't know, it's probably New Order or The Cure, you know, something like that.
Oh, yeah. But I heard
you know, if it was put on, say, those Saturday morning programmes that none of us late-nighters ever get the chance to watch, it might be a hit.
But I heard you kind of mutter a
grainy.
hit. A hit, did you mean that, or you just...
Yeah, it probably would be if it was promoted properly.
Yeah, just had a thought. It's not Jonathan King, is it?
Probably is.
Could be Rick Sky.
Well, let's move on then. Not too much to say about the next set of chaps. Hit number 50 million, is it, by the way? Anyway, only seems that many. Here's Status Quo with Who Gets the Love, the new single. Good lads, those two. They came in recently on when we did Chart Attack, and that's Status Quo, their new single. God, they've had a few hits, haven't they, eh, John?
Yes.
Just a few. And you reckon that one's going to be another one?
I like the blue in the video at the start, but... Well, like you were saying, you were waiting for the girl to turn up. You know, they held out for as long as they possibly could, but lo and behold...
There she was.
The spare tit on the side just had to flop in.
Always. But she didn't have... She wasn't actually zipping anything up, though. She was well zipped up
more
already.
Zips, lads.
Yeah, more zips.
Did you ever do videos for the Sex Pistols?
I hate making
did
videos.
You do videos?
I hate them.
You've done videos for Public Image, though.
Yeah, and I hated them too.
That one...
I mean, you know, I sit here and I can quite easily say my videos are among the worst of all time.
I like that one you did in the hospital ward, though. What was that? We played that quite a lot on here. That was,
Body.
That was really good.
Yeah.
You in the hospital.
Record that went nowhere fast.
We remember the video,
Well, maybe
though.
we can re-release it. In fact, let's review it now.
Put it on.
What's your idea of a great video, then, Dennis? What are the ones you like watching over and over again?
Good videos are by bands who've got an idea, really. You know, most bands now haven't got any ideas.
For example, anything that jumps out straight away?
Well, I'll tell you, you know the last New Order single?
Yeah.
That was a good video.
That won quite a few awards, didn't it?
Yeah, that was a good video. I mean, they've got an idea. They're coming from somewhere. But that's what basically is lacking. You see, what happened to the old video thing was bands never had any ideas. So basically, then they sort of went in the studio to do the video, and then basically they just got all these gimmicks in. So it costs 300,000. But if you've got an idea, a video can cost you like £1,000, really, or £5,000. It doesn't cost a lot of money. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't need to.
Yeah, well, you know, if I can get away with making one for 25 quid, then I will.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Because that's the essence of it, you know.
Yeah, right.
I'll charge
Precisely.
Virgin 800,000, of course.
If we move on, we can get one
Reveal
more.
my secrets.
One more. Now it's an ex-DJ from Minneapolis who's making big bucks for Prince's Paisley Park record label. Follow up to Love Is Contagious. This is Tarja Seville with the new 45. Wow. Wouldn't You Love to Love Me? Written by Purple Man, Prince. There's Tarja Seville. And
Purple, loving her.
monstrous record. That's going to be a big summer smash. Dennis?
What would I say? I'd love to see a son story, you know, an inside story as who she's loved. She looks quite hot, you know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying, yeah. I know what you're
Quite
saying.
steamy, you know. Love to see one of
Look,
them.
he's transfixed here, look. Oh, John, look, you can't...
Well,
But can I say hello to
fascinated
some
by
people?
the TV equipment.
Say hello to some people.
So cheap.
2 ladies in my life. Hi, Sue. Hi, Indy. Happy birthday, Alan.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Now, where were we? John.
The video had the quality of, you know that dreadful film 9 to 5? It was that kind of
With Dolly
thing,
Parton?
wasn't it? Yeah. Didn't like it. Thought the song was a bit dull. Like her hair and everything that went underneath it.
Yeah.
She's got a
What
voice.
heels?
She can go somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
We-
I'm not going to tell her where.
Do you remember
at the
Love is
moment.
Contagious? The last scene.
Do I remember it?
Love is Contagious, right? Toby Seville.
Oh, yeah.
Love is Contagious. Well,
Oh,
they've done a
was that
remix
the-
of that.
was that the girl,
That
yeah?
was that girl. They've done a remix of that, and that will be on the B side of new copies of that when it's out there. So a good little investment for you
So
there.
she did Love is Contagious?
She
yeah?
certainly did, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Right, very quickly, lads. Thanks a lot for being on tonight. What your fave video of the night?
Kylie Minogue. Without
Kylie
a doubt.
Minogue. We're going.
Yes,
I'd
I've
go
always
for
been a
that.
big
Kylie.
Neighbours fan. That's,
We're going for Kylie then. So there you go, Kylie, and her album comes out in June. Thanks to John Lydon. Thank you to Dennis Morris. Thanks, lads, for coming in.
the way to send the money.
Yeah, I'll sort you out in a minute. Still to
Later.
come tonight, we've got Pillow Talk, the small screen, Lee's Place, featuring Big Bad Steve Walsh, Rolf Harris, and very soon, the Partridge Family. See you later.